Hi and welcome to customer billing system. So let me show you guys how this system works. Now we can always click on the reset button, there we go, and enter new customer details. Let's say that is Tony. It says Tony Small, and address of Small is 3 High Road. Postcode, just make that up. Telephone number, email, small at hotmail, and date of birth. Driving, okay. Is a male. Date, you can always put that, and there. Male, it's a 1 there, and let's see what small ones, and there, maybe one of those. All we then need to do is just to click on total. There we go. We can also print this out if we want, and there guys. Yeah. And I guess you guys noticed the new features on my channel that says join. If you join, you will have to pay £4.99, and that will make you a full member of my channel for 1 month. The benefit of joining is you will have access to any of the codes that can always be emailed to you as well. So join and be part of the team. Be part of the programming captains. Okay, now let's go into Java NetBeans and put one of these beautiful tutorials together. So let's do that now guys. Hi and welcome to Java NetBeans of a customer billing system. I'm going to start by clicking on file, click on new project, and right there make sure Java is selected, Java application, click on next. There, give your product a name. I'm just gonna call my customer underscore billing. You see where we have the main class. I'm gonna uncheck that. Let's copy that and click on finish. There we go. And now let's look for customer billing right here, and right here, there we go. That's our customer billing. Let's move that up. Now right click on that project and let's go to new, and in there we're going to select JFrame. Now that new JFrame form is ready, I'm going to give that a name. The package name is going to be known as, I'm just going to call that as well, customer billing. Let's try that again. Customer underscore billing, and the package name will be the same. So get rid of that from the package name, and let's click on finish. There we go. Now our frame is loading up. There. Now right click on the frame itself and let's go to set layer. So set layer will be used to arrange the components I'm going to be using. So I'm going to select absolute layer. There we go. You can right click again and select the properties right there, and let's go to code. Right inside the code, you see where we have generate center. I'm going to get that checked. Design style, I'm going to make that 1300 plus, and let's make this about 800. Okay, let's see how it's going to look like. And what about the preferred size? Let me copy that and come right to the properties right here. Now the preferred size There we go. And let's change that as well. There, and click on close. That's fine. Okay guys, and what I'm going to now do is I'm going to add a background, but the easiest way out to add that is I'm going to add a panel, and that is my panel there. So this very panel, first thing first, let's enhance the appearance of this panel. Okay, you see this border, I'm going to make that, let me go for 14 there. And the color, I'm going to change the color as follows. Let's go to RGB. So this one, the edge, for the edge I'm going to make that 95 by 158 and 60, 160. Right, that would be the edge. You see that, guys? Now for the back color, I'm going to go for something bluish. So let's go for 176 by 224 by 230. Good, that's it, done. Now let's come up here, let's paste that there and just drag it that much, or we can even copy this. Yeah, let me copy this, select it and copy it, file, copy there, and I'm going to just paste that there. Let's paste the copied one. This is the copied one, but let's undo the copied one and right click on this. Let's convert it to absolute, then paste the copied one there. That is the copied one there. Now bring it back, there we go, and that is fine. Bring this down and here. Okay, another one. Let's see if this one is, the layer is set to absolute. That's good, that's fine. So paste another one. Let me copy this very one, copy, paste. That's 2, and one more, paste. That is 3. Brilliant. Okay, select it all and just drag it that much. There we go. The next thing I want to do now, looking good. The next thing I would like to do is, let's come in straight to the palette here. I need the following: label, text field. Where is that? Text field. I need a couple of those. Alright, just copy that and paste them. Copy again, paste, paste, and paste. Alright, that's fine. And I also need dates, date choice. I need one. I need about 3 of those really. Just copy that, paste, and paste. Okay, this one is, first of all, let's change the font size. Select it all and change the font size. I should have taken care of that. Alright, come right in here. The font, where is it? Fonts. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Bold, maybe 24. Alright, that's not bad. 24. Okay, we have some other stuff here. Bring them here. 1. Maybe just delete those ones. Delete. And copy 3 of those. Copy, paste, bring them down here. Alright, this one is going to be customer's reference. Now double click, change that to customer ref. This is going to be first name, and surname. Okay, I'm going to have to speed that up and get back to you guys shortly. Okay guys, this is how it looks like right now. So what I'm going to do is let's add some more stuff here. So I'm going to increase the size of this, about that. Okay, so I will now add another frame right in here. Let's come in here, add another frame. Click and just draw it in there. That's my other frame. Alright, let's just expand it off about that. Let's bring it down. And let's change the properties of this frame. I'm gonna make it, let's go for exactly the same amount. And select that. Click on OK. Alright, before that we need to carry out one or two changes here. This is going to be 14. And then what about the color? The color of that, I'm going to change it to as follows. Okay, let's enter one, let's see, $95 or yeah, 95 is fine. 158 and 160. There we go. Click on OK. Right, that is that. But okay, let's change the inside of it. So I'm going to make the inside 176. By 224 and 230. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Okay, we need to now add as follows. So let me add. First of all, I need a checkbox. One checkbox, yeah. Oh, let's right click on convert this to absolutely, yeah, that's fine. And just add more checkbox. I'm gonna need 8 of those. Copy, Control C, copy, paste. Okay, select all of this and just copy it across. Copy, paste. That should be 8 in total, right? And we also need text box or text field is called. Right, let me just speed that up. But what's gonna happen is I'm gonna enter some names here and let's just speed it up anyway. Okay guys, this is how it all looks now. Okay, there's one more thing I would like to do before any other thing. Let's come here, right here. Let's add I'm gonna add an area, so let's put that in here and just drag it that much. Okay, we have our area there, and here let me add some buttons here. But before then let's go into palette here and just grab that, drag it out much. And this one is also going to, let's change the border. Right, the border is going to be that, and that will be 14 as well. 14 there. Okay, now let's change the font. No, the edge. The edge, I'm going to make that 95. 95, 158, and 160. 160. Click on OK and see. Where is it? Right there. But however, as you can see, the inside is still brown, or sorry, it's still gray. So let's change the inside to, I'm going to make that 176, comma 2240, 224, comma and 230. Right there. Okay, now come in here, let's look for button, J button 1 right there. Paste it here. First thing first, let's change this to absolute layer there. And I need 4 of those really, but let's change this font first. Let's change it to something readable. Come right down here, make that bold, maybe 24, and there. Bold, okay, 24. Come right down here, change the text. No, go back there. Right click, test. Test is going to be total. Okay, let's copy that. Copy and paste. And paste one more. Right. For now, there might not be enough space, but it's enough room. But let's drag this and drag this as well, so we make some room anyway. All right, this one is going to be text. The text is going to be exit. Why this will be reset. Right, let's see if we can reduce everything. Reduce this as well. Yeah, and reduce this. Let's make sure they are the same size. Right here. Okay, so that is how it looks for now. So for now, I'm going to call it the end of the very first part of this tutorial. But let me just run it before I actually call it the end of the first part. Okay, this is how it looks. Still need a little bit of tidying up to do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy this very panel. Let's copy it and we paste it right here. And let's paste. There we go. Right there. So all I just need to do now is get it enhanced. This and select it and just drag. Okay, might need a little bit of room. Okay, this is how it looks now, but I think I'm going to move all of this right in here. Yeah, and just move this down. Right. Okay, I think I'm going to go for that. And just rearrange it and get back to you guys. Okay, this is how it looks now. But one other thing, let me add a label here. Let's come right here, just grab a label and there. So enhance the size of this label and just enter something on it, and I'm going to call that, let's double click inside the label, I'm going to call it tax and total sum. Right, then let's change the back color of that as well. Let's come right here, background color, I'm just going to enter that for the label. Okay, this is how the label itself looks now. So let's run it and see how it all looks like. And right there, guys, this is how the design of the interface looks now. So all that is left for us to do now is to start with the programming part of it. Okay, so let's have a look at this. That's fine. Alright, so let's get these buttons to work. We're going to have to change some of these buttons to print and so on. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, I'm now going to maybe change this one to print. Let's come in here and just enter print there. Okay, and here maybe I don't know what to enter in here, but this is going to be total, and or maybe I should delete this and delete this one, then change the size. Yeah, let's make it 4 then, and this one will be okay. I think that's much better. Alright, now what I'll do is let's right click on this and enter some lines of code for the exit. Let's try that again. Right click, come in here, there we go. First of all, make sure you enter as follows: private JFrame frame, and right there enter the following. Okay, now you have this error because we need to import the following. Let's see, or we can just, yeah, I'm going to click on add import that, and let's see, yeah, there we go. And right up here, that is it, right up there, I've imported as follows. Okay, so I'm going to compile and run, and those are the other libraries that I've imported, not all that I need anyway. I will need something like this. Let's delete that. I don't need that. I don't think I need this as well. Okay, those are the 3 libraries that I need, and I also declare some arrays here, but I'm beginning to think I'm not gonna need them, need all of that. So let's say this is what I would need, this very array here, and just this, the tax, subtotal and total for now. Okay, so I'm going to just run it and see how it looks like. Compile and run. Alright, that is how it looks now, and let's try the exit. There we go. Yes, okay, that's fine. Now, okay, the next thing I would like to achieve is when I click on this checkbox, I would like this to be empty. And in the first place, when the system runs, I want all of these text box here to be disabled. So let's click on the form itself, and I need the name of this text box. Right click and let's go to event, windows, window actually, not windows. And in there I need to disable the text box. So right in here I'm going to say JTXT That's for the very first one. The next one is Curry's cake. Let's see the name. No, not that one. This one. That will be that. JTXE Curry's cake. So we'll copy all of these and just paste it right underneath it here. So that is Curry's cake. Right. Now what's the next one called? That's for coffee. And the next one, now let's change that one to Swindon. Cake. Right, that's fine. Now okay, copy that and come right here. There we go. Okay, with that, let me just try it and see how it looks like. Then I'll take it from there. Or I can just speed it all up. Run. Okay, look at that, guys. These 4 buttons are disabled, so I would like to be able to enable it with just this. But let me disable the rest of the buttons and I'll get back to you guys shortly. Okay guys, I've finished with the disabling of these text box. So let me show you guys how it looks, the lines of codes. Right there, that's how the lines of codes look like. I've also cleared out all of the whatever text I might have on the other components for the customer details. Those are the lines of codes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, because this is going to be very easy for me, I will use that for reset as well. So let's just copy it all, edit and copy. There we go. So I will now come to my reset. Right, let's right click on the reset and select event action perform, and let's try that again one more time. Action perform. There we go. Here, that's the reset. So I'm just gonna paste the lines of code that I've copied. There we go. Exactly the same lines of code. Okay, but the thing is, I disable it, but I also want to enter zeros in there. So I've copied this now. So all I'm just gonna do is just grab this and set it to 0. Okay, come right in here for the reset and just enter 0 in there, because there are zeros in there. Okay, see that I've done it for 1, so let's copy and just do it for a couple more. There. And one more thing that I would need to do is, so that I don't forget, I'm going to have to uncheck every single checkbox there. So we're going to have to do that on the reset as well. Okay, what I'm going to do now, let me look for the names of those. Yeah, let's right click and check out the name. Okay, okay, let's go back in the code and just enter it here. That's JCHK, and that is Kim Cake. That. Right, I think that is correct. So I'm going to just copy this and use it for the next one, so that we can always reset that. I think this one is just Curry cake. what is the other one called in the code? Okay, I think that might be coffee, something to do with coffee. Alright, there we go. Copy and paste. There, that's the resets for those 4. I might as well just finish it all up and try the others. This is called Swindon. No, I don't like that name. That should be Swindon. Swindon cake. Right. Copy it. Well, I suppose you guys get the whole idea, so I'm going to more or less speed it up and get back to you shortly. Okay, those are the lines of code to reset the checkbox. Then one more thing that I'd like to do is to show you the following. I need to import this for the print. Okay, so let's go to the print button. Okay, let's right click on the print button, go to events, action, perform, and right there I'm going to enter the following. Let's say try, just in case if there's any problem. Try. I'm going to enter a curly bracket there. So the text box name is txt reset dot print. That's all you need to write in there. However, if there's any error, all you just need to do then is, this will be jtxt, it's not txt. Okay, all you just need to do here now is we're going to enter as follows. I'm going to say catch any error, so that'll be Java dot abstract window to abstract windows to print dot print exception e, and let's let it output a message, an error message if there's no printer attached. So I'm just gonna say no printer found. There we go. And e dot get the message, and that is the message there. Double click on that and close it there. I think I have get rid of that. Alright, that is it. So that is the print function taken care of as well. Have a good look at that. Okay, I'm going to run it now. Compile and run. Okay, let's try out the reset. So I'm going to enter some stuff in here and select anything here. There we go. Dates of birth, whatever. And we will try out the print as well. Let's just be sure that this works as expected. Okay, let's try all of this out. Okay, reset. Good, the reset is working. And for the print, let me just enter whatever in here and click on print. Let's see. There we go, guys. The print works. So I'm just gonna cancel that. Now what I'm trying to achieve is when I click on each of these checkbox, I would like them to enable these and get rid of the content in there if you intend to enter number of Kim's cake or Carol's cake. So let's exit first, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in right here, right click on it. Let's go to event, action, perform. And right in there Okay, there we go. Right here. The first thing I'm going to do is I might as well use a conditional statement, that is using if statements. So if let's get the name of this. That is the name of the dot is selected actually. Selected, enter parentheses there, and now enter a curly braces here. Press enter, and right underneath, so that is carrot cake, so it's going to be JTXT Kim, actually it's not carry, dot set enable so in this case we're going to make the value true, right? And the next thing is I'm going to copy this because we just want to make it true. Then the next one is going to be dot set text, get rid of the whatever text content we have in there. Then finally I would like it to dot request focus, so the F we have to be in uppercase though, it's case sensitive there. Okay, supposing I uncheck this, so I'm going to use else, enter curly braces, come right down here. So the next one is going to be jQuery dot set enable. So in this case it's going to become false, so let's enter false there, and the text content I need to be 0. There we go, just enter a 0 there. There we go. So I'm going to copy this and just repeat exactly the same thing for the next one. And the next one here is carrot cake. So let's go to event action perform, right inside carrot cake, paste that and just change the name around as carrot cake there. And this one is going to be carry. Yeah, the text is carry. Alright, so come right down here, change this. So let's try out this too and see how it's going to look like. Have a good look at the lines of codes. I'm now going to just compile and run. Alright guys, so let's try it out now. Click on Kim's cake, carrot cake, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's copy that and repeat the same thing for the next one. Come right here, let's check out the name of this. That is called JTXT coffee, and this one is called, just right click and enter the details in there. Alright, so come in here, paste, and I'm going to change content in here to coffee, so that becomes coffee here. We have coffee, and I believe you guys get the whole idea now, so I'm going to have to speed that up, else it's going to take a long time. Yeah, so that's all there is to that. Have a good look at it because I'm going to speed it up now. Okay guys, let's try it out. It's now working the way I want, and there. So if I uncheck, there we go, that's fine. Alright, so all that is left for us to do, supposing I even, let's enable it all and see if the reset will work. There we go, that's fine, everything is working. The only bit that is left is just the total. So now let's exit, and we can also print, and that's good. So let's exit here, and here those are the lines of codes. So it's just exactly the same lines of code anyway. Let's come down, you see the rest. There we go. There. Okay, just use the same lines of code, but remember to change the name of each object. Okay, now let's try and take care of the total. Okay, let's take care of the total now. So I'm going to exit out, and let's come to the design and double click on the total, or right click and select event, action, perform. So if you guys can still recall, I declare an array there, and the array is called item cost. So the first item cost will be equals to, let's say, double dot, let's go for pass double, and whatever is going to be inside my, I think the first one is jtxt king dots get text. Okay, so whatever is in there, I'm going to multiply that by, let's say, multiply it by 1.50. There. I think this is wrong. Let's see the name of that very particular object. Let's come in here, right click. Yeah, that is in uppercase. Alright then, come right here. So the K is uppercase, so it's case sensitive. Okay, that will be dots get text. Right, that is correct. So if you guys can still record this very array is right up here. Let me show it to you, and that is it. That's the array that I'm using now. So let's go back in there. Okay, the next one is carry, so I'm going to just copy that, paste, and I know there's another one for coffee. I have about maybe 10 of those. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right. Now the next one is carry, and this one is coffee. Right. So let's change the cost of this. So let's say this one is 8, and maybe this one is that, and this. So let's say this one is about, and 2 here. Just gonna put whatever price in there. Okay, let's see, we can always change it around anyway. Now all that is left for me to do is just to get the correct name. So I'm up to here, so this one is swinging, I think. Yeah, copy that, come right back here, number 3, paste that in there. So that's the right name for that. Then the next one, okay, yuck. So I believe you guys get the whole idea now. So I'm going to speed that up and get back to you shortly. Alright, that is it all done. So what I need to do now is to total all of these together. So I'm going to just copy that, paste that in there. That will be array number 10. Array number 10 equals array 0, item 0 plus item number 1 plus item 2 plus 3. Let's plus 4. Let's just say 5 here so that I have enough room. That'll be 4. So there. I'm going to copy this. Let's come in here, paste that in there. This will be array 10, 11, and this will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, those are all the price added up. Now the next thing I want to do is, let's say we have, I'm going to say array number 12 and do that. So that will be 12. Let's add up those two. Equals 11 plus 10. Okay, so change this to 10. Now iTotal is a variable declared up there, equals, I'm going to have to convert that to string format. Dot no format. Okay, this string, this should be uppercase. Yeah, and let me convert that to pound. So that would be pound. Where is it? And that is going to be, let's enter a percentage there, .2. So that will be for 2 decimal places. And what will that be? Comma item 12. This should be item 12 really. Item 12. Let's say we divide that by 100. Okay, there. And the next one is going to be whatever we have in there. Okay, there's a subtotal. I think that might be uppercase. Subtotal equals string value again. I'm going to copy all of these. Just paste it there, and this will become, that's just the subtotal. I'm going to get rid of this. Right. Okay, now the next one is going to be for total. So let's come down here. iTotal equals, let's add up all of these. Grab this, paste that there, and that is uppercase plus whatever we have in the total here. So I'm going to copy this in the tax admin, paste that there, and just delete one. There. Okay, now I'm now going to assign the value or the cost of everything into JTXT. I think it's TXT, I call it. Dot, yeah. The text equals, that is for the tags. There. And the other one is going to be for, let's say, JTXT as well. Subtotal. Now this is for total, and here that's going to be iTotal, subtotal, and that will become iSubtotal. There we go. Right. I think that is it for the total. Well, I think we still have to take care of the receipt, but let's run it and see how it looks like. Okay guys, let's enter whatever value in there or any amount, and then we want about 5 of these. Let's go for Kilburn, 2 of Kilburn, and 5 for Carlton. Alright, let's click on total. There we go. So when I click on this total, I expect it to show here as well. Okay guys, so all that is left for me now is to enter the details of the customer, everything here. Okay, so I'm going to get that sorted. Let's take care of this receipt. Exit. Okay, as for the receipts, this is what I've done so far. The first thing I did was to enable the receipt, and here I have set some data for the reference number of the customers for the customer's receipt, the dates to get the date in place and the time. Okay, and here that's the receipt, but I've only done it just for one, so let's try it out for one. Then if this one works fine, or maybe we should just try it out for 2. So I'm going to copy this. I'll come right down here. Okay, let's paste that somewhere. I'm going to paste it there. Now copy this. So that will be for number 2. I'll maybe make one more, because the other one is just cafe. Cut that and place that one in here. The other one is cafe. Come right down here and enter cafe there. Yeah. So let's select this too. Shift Alt left. That's it, done. Okay, I have three items in there, so let's run it and see. First of all, compile. Okay, so let's run it now. Right there guys, so let's select any item in here and enter a value there. Let's click on total. There we go. So that is working fine. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen now if I do that. Okay, so that's working fine. Let's reset and exit. Let me go back to my code and see here. Okay, so change the name of this. This will become Carrot's Cake, and this is for coffee. Alright, maybe we should enter the customer's details here. I'm gonna copy this and let's enter the customer's name up here somewhere, and the customer's reference as well. So this will be let's see, what do we have? We have customer's reference. Okay, if we have customer's reference, maybe okay, that's fine. Customer's reference and customer's name, copy that, and this one is going to be the name. Maybe we should just use both names. Let's see, first name and surname. Okay, back in here. This will be customer's reference, right? And just enter customer's reference here. Get rid of all of this. Okay. Now I don't think that is there. Then we also have the customer's name. That's for first name. This would be first name. no, surname. Sorry about that. Paste that in there. That will be surname. I think that would do for the customer information. We have the reference, we have ticket reference, we have customer first name, surname. All right, so let's complete this. We need more of these. That will be, in total I have 10 of those, so let's enter that in there. Then 2 more. There. So now we have this, copy that and change this one. And that's for the swinging cake. There we go. Alright, I reckon you guys get the whole idea, so I'm gonna speed that up as well. Alright, these are the lines of code for the receipt completed now. But there's one more thing I'd like to achieve, and that is, you see this customer's reference, because I already have another reference here. This one I'm going to disable this, and now we have just customer reference and the receipt reference. So what I'm going to do is to right click on, let's go to the form or the frame itself, Windows here, right there. Okay, right here, that is it. So what I'm going to do is, let's say I'm going to enter the following lines of codes. Right, I've disabled the customer, and in here you see this very one here, this randomly generated number would now be the number that will be shown in here. And the same thing we apply. Let me copy that. I will copy that straight into the reset button here. So when we reset, another, where is it, customer, there we go, right here. I'm gonna get rid of that again, paste that in there. Yeah, okay, I guess you guys understand what I'm trying to achieve. Disable it. What about clearing it? We can clear whatever is in there anyway, so let's copy this, clear whatever we have in there inside our very customer reference, clear it, and disable it, make sure it's not enabled, and enter a new reference number. So I'm going to run it and we'll see how it looks like. Alright, that's it guys, you see that? So the system actually automatically generates customer reference. So let's enter some details here. Let's say that is Paul Omen, and address, we'll call that number 12, whatever, and the code is HH8. Mobile number, please don't call that number, it's invalid. Email address, right, and let's just enter anything there. Let's look for a country here. Where am I from? Okay, let's have English. Now date of birth, let's make that up, and let's say 2000. ID type, I'm a pilot. Gender, date, and let's say this is on the 1st, and the date 7. Okay, the meal, and they're single. So what do I want here? I want coffee cake, I don't know what that is, and whatever Black Forest cake, never heard of it. Kilburn cake, I made that up. There, all I just need to do now is click on total. There we go, guys, you see that. So with that, guys, I'm gonna call it the end of this program. I suppose you guys enjoyed, and you all have a nice day now. Bye for now, and please do subscribe and thumbs up.